just pulled over here in the historic town of Auburn, and I'm heading up to the confluence today. And it's starting out to be a kind of a misty, rainy morning, and hopefully it's going to pass over and give me some sunshine. Just wanted to give you a little overview of the sleepy little town at 6:30 in the morning. And that's not much to it. Everything's pretty much rolled up. But there's a lot of good things to see here in Auburn. So, I'm going to finish my cigarette, then we're going to head up to the confluence. Alright. Okay, just got a chance to pull over real quick, before we head down to the confluence. I just wanted to get a quick look at this view right here. It is just gorgeous. The camera's doing it no justice. It's almost like San Francisco weather near the bay. This whole valley in here is just mist fogged. Just gorgeous. Goes all the way up the little valley here. And we'll be heading into this and prospecting most of the day in it, so this ought to be interesting. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so we made it back down to the confluence. And the water doesn't look like it's changed much, so that's a plus for me. As you can see out there, that's the mouth of the Middle Fork. And that's the mouth of the North Fork. And we'll probably be going up the North Fork to, do a little bit of bedrock sniping. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing today. I don't really plan on getting into any heavy prospecting up in this area. So we'll see what happens. There's always plenty to do. Alright, let's go get some gold. Okay, so we're down here on the bank, and as you can see, there's a Forest Hill Bridge, all 730 feet of her, and it's a beautiful morning. I'm kind of glad that I didn't have any problems coming in. I came close. I almost hit a deer by about a foot, coming down the freeway at about 75 miles an hour. Wouldn't have made for a nice morning, that's for sure. Oh man, this is going to be fun. A lot of area to cover. The water's pretty stagnant. It's moving, but not enough for a sluice. You'll have to probably go way up in the distance in order to actually see something. So I'm going to cover this whole area, see what I can do. I'm just doing some sniping and a little digging and a little prospecting here and there, and we'll see what we can come up with. So stick with me. Okay, for my first real serious effort, I'm going to be digging through this shale rock right here. And I've cleared away most of the regular rocks right here, and I'm going to be wedging this apart, cleaning out the dirt in between, maybe going higher up into some of these rocks. And the reason why I chose this spot mainly is because it's a pretty good resting point for some heavy boulders. It's on the inside curve of a downward slope in the riverbank. And as you can see, some good rocks have been coming to rest here. So it's not too bad of a point. And if there's gold, there's gold. If there's not, well, at least I know where it ain't. Alright, let's see what happens after I clean out this spot. Okay, so I'm at the point where I'm actually cleaning out some of this rock right here. I've broken out a lot of it. I'm going to be cleaning up this area right here and slowly work my way up a little bit through all these little crevices right here and just take a sample of this area. Should give me a good understanding, whether there's actually something here or not. And if not, time to move on. So let's see what happens after I shake this down, clean it up a little bit, pan it out. Okay, so this is my first pan, and I reduced all of those, cleaned off all those rocks and reduced all the material down to just this little bit. In a couple of seconds here, I'll reduce it down to the last little bit, and then I'll do a show what I got out of it. Hopefully, I'll find something. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I reduced everything down to the last little nitty gritty here, and I'm gonna sit there and try and rock this back and see what I got. Come on, let's see what I've got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Take a look at that. That is nice. Oh my gosh. Those are some pretty nice meaty pickers. Awesome. I think I'm going to keep working the spot here for a little bit. Alright, let's keep going. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so now we're on the other side of the upstream of the Middle Fork, and I just walked back up the North Fork, and it was getting too rough up there. The water was too calm, and we met panning all day. I'm not a big fan of panning, so that's why I brought my sluice. And we're going up the Middle Fork right now, and we're going to try and work some of this bar on here. It's been noted for nice fine flower gold, and we'll see if we can pick up a few pickers here and there, so stick with me. Okay, I settled in on the first spot, maybe the only spot that I'm actually going to be hunting in this area in this section of the river. And I'm going to start working along this little outcropping of little bushes and shrubs right here. I've already got my first bucket full, and I'm going to run that through the sluice. And as you can tell, the water's moving in this area. Got my sluice set up right here. Not too bad. Got a little walkway out here. Don't have to wade through water. And it's just gorgeous out here today. Alright, we'll see what happens after about 3 or 4 buckets or so. We'll give it a shot, pan it out. Alright. Okay, this is going to be like the third bucket I ran through. I'm mostly picking up flower gold from over in this location. It's just natural flow growth. And so far I'm picking up some nice little pickers. It's a good one right there. But a lot of market gold. So I don't know what exactly I'm going to get out of here, but anything's better than nothing. Alright folks, let's see what happens. Okay, well, this makes about my 10th or 13th bucket or so. And it's getting around 1 o'clock, so I'm probably going to run about 3 or 4 more buckets, maybe 5. I'm going to clean up my sluice box. Since it's getting late, my back hurts. I'm going to probably wind up taking everything home to clean it up. So it's obviously going to be a 2-parter, so stick with me. We'll see what happens. Hope you enjoy what you see. Okay, well, this is the time when I start cleaning up. It's getting late in the day, and man, I am tired. Ran more than 15 buckets through my sluice. Got probably about, I'd say about 5-6 pounds worth of concentrates. Plenty of nice micro gold in there. We saw a lot of pickers. We'll see what it comes out to as soon as we get it on. Alright, on with the cleanup.